white ally there. What's he wearing today? He's wearing his I've been on the back of a Ducati leathers, isn't he? Okay. Lights are off and away we go. Who's going to hook it up there? Looks like it's pretty much as it was at the start there. It's going to be Wainwright from Butterworth from Baker, I think, into the hairpin. Yep, that's the order. Kraviecki in 4th place there, so pretty much as they were yesterday. They shuffle about a bit in the midfield there. So Wainwright working his way first through jet fires up to Benny 1 and loads up the fleet. Benny 2 there. Everybody safely through. Away we go through to Benny 2. Up towards centre once again. Wainwright leading the way. If anybody can take the fight to it. The man behind Butterworth is on a retro machine, so theoretically at least a slightly slower bike. No great action out there at centre, which is all good. Been pretty peaceful over there this weekend actually. Down into the Brooklands hairpin we go. We're back up to Honda already. So I just know, I haven't spoken to Josh this morning, but I just know he's got that lap record in sight. Missed out by a few fractions of a second. Very distinctive though, the Kravieckis are one there, comes across the line ahead of James Vincent, Tyler Donovan, Barry Mantell, Simon Gates, Dan Mercer and Dave Twyford rounding out your top there. Those Twyford for that Honda on the podium. Unfortunately Twyford had a bit of a wretched time with that crash. Spain very heavily on the motor liner and wet, and he crashed very heavily on the high side of Graham Hill, so back to motor liner and wet. Great third time out on the machine. It doesn't actually end up at motor liner. It's actually a result as far as the team goes this weekend. Hopefully that will be the case. Bit of passing going on there behind Kraviecki. Can't quite make out who that is and who's doing what to whom. Certainly the fastest up to that point of the race is Wainwright, turns at a 33.147 in the first sector. Now the first flying lap. He is fighting that machine. He uses his weight to keep the ground on the ground. 58.960. There's the lap record, folks. He's done it. Absolutely fantastic stuff. I know he wanted that lap record, and he's done it on the first flying lap of this race. Let's see if he can go a little bit quicker and maybe beat Benson Seabright's time. I really need to look that up. I'll have a look at lunchtime for you guys and confirm what exactly the lap record is, because somehow you doesn't feel right that a 600 is faster than the powers, and even on the switch turns of this lovely Pembrey circuit. So 58 second lap, the first 58 we've seen all weekend. We've been on 59, but that's the first 58. And hopefully enough it is in the Powerbike. So Pete Baker, I'm afraid your lap record has just gone west. You held it for 6 years though, Pete. You've probably got some other ones out there, but that 59.393 is well and truly history. Let's see what Josh can do on the second flying lap. Doesn't go any quicker in the first sector, but of course we're only talking fractions of a second here. Out he comes over the line for the second time. What is he back? It's 59.797. So all of a sudden he's got nearly a second slower than he did the previous lap, but he's still got a 4 1/4 second advantage over the previous lap record. Pete Baker, who hasn't quite cracked the 1 minute bracket, nor has anybody else to be fair. Butterworth across the line in 3rd place as Baker goes past him. Kraviecki holds on to 4th. Tyler Donovan there is in 5th place ahead of Mantell, who passes Vincent, sorry. Then it's Williams. They have a lot of places on that lap, 5 of them in fact, and it's Paul Williams who started at the back of course. Let's see, we've got Mercer, Thomas, Albridge, Gates, Jello and Twyford. Unfortunately going very slowly on that lap relatively, so not a good time for Dave Twyford on that bike. Not quite sure there's an issue with the machine or what's going on there, but the team will be very happy if he can just bring it home in one piece. But definitely home in one piece at the moment, lap record, and looking good to make it 75 points into his account so far this year. Josh Wainwright over the line once again. Not sure if he's getting signals down there. He comes across the line and it's 1 minute 7.97 seconds, so actually exactly a second slower than he was the lap before. But Baker, Butterworth, no changes there. Still a bit of a battle developing between Kraviecki, Donovan and Mantell actually for that 4th place overall. Obviously there's a few class things to worry about and stuff like that, but I'm not going to worry about those at the moment. And the 184 machine coming into the lane there, unfortunately that's Dave Twyford, so North still quiet again for David, but at least coming in upright, so that's the main thing, unfortunately. there's Butterworth. They're all having pretty lonely races. Here comes that battle for fourth, and it looks like there's had a change there, I think. I wonder if Donovan's found his way past. Donovan, who was having some awful trouble with that bike earlier in the race, the Ultra race earlier, has indeed found his way past on Kraviecki. There goes Mansell. Williams making up another place on Vincer as well, so he's getting involved in that battle too. This is a four-way fight. Doesn't matter what bike, what class anybody is, you just want to beat who's around you. Kraviecki getting a little beaten up there. I think he's been passed by another couple of bikes. I wonder if David's got some issues there as well, because that bike is not running as well as we've seen that go as well. Looks like he's losing out a little bit as well. I wonder if there's a tyre issue or something. You can never tell. Certainly nobody's taking a gamble on tyres at the moment. But David Kraviecki, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him rolling into the pit lane as well, because suddenly he's going relatively very slowly indeed. He was running in fourth place overall. I think he's down to about seventh place now. I'm sure Mantell and Williams have gone past on him. So it's going to be a Donovan, Mantell and Williams battle we're going to see coming out of Honda now. There go the three of them pretty much side by side. Does change indeed. It is Williams going to the front of that battle ahead of Mantell and Donovan at the front. Sorry, Williams moving into second, so Paul Williams catching up fast now third of the Powerbikes. Unlikely to get up to Baker in second there. Between them, still Wainwright out in front. I was expecting to see you earlier for the mini twin race. Set on the second lap, of course. Pretty much everybody going quickest on the second lap there, certainly the top half dozen or so. So Kraviecki down in seventh place. He's staying out there, but David's definitely not looking his usual healthy self out there. Let's see what he's turning in. He's in the 105s. His best lap's a 103. Now he's back into the 103, so he's certainly finding a little bit of time out there. I don't know if he's going to be enough to get back into a podium challenge position. Certainly Barry Mansell will be very happy. As Tyler Donovan gets relegated a couple of places that time round. Oh, bit of chatter on the radio there. Not quite sure what's happening. There's someone else coming into the pit lane there by the sound of it. So that'll be lost this time. We've already lost David Twyford down to the pit lane earlier. Wainwright comes across the line to complete lap 8 of 12. And that's Andy Houghton, unfortunately, being signalled back to his pits. Fortunately, he's got the catchers ready to catch him, because poor old Andy can't actually put his feet down on that bike. Now, 9.949 seconds is Wainwright's gap in the lead there, so absolutely flying. Steve Butterworth there. I don't know if he's got the getting pit signals there from his dad. Do we know, Mr. Wainwright? I don't know if he knows he's got the lap record or not, or if he's going to have to wait till he comes in. Not sure if he works the pit board or not. I can see Seamus McGlynn down there, who's his garage mate, so I imagine Seamus is probably chucking him a couple of signals down. Of course, Seamus no slouch himself, taking the Ultra win a little bit earlier as well. So, Del Dow, just been down the lap record. Annoyed? One more race to go. Yeah, you definitely look very good out there, mate. You really do. I wondered whether if you were going to sort of punch through there. I mean, to be fair, last lap, your tyres were probably well past their best, weren't they?
Well, we didn't actually get to use the tyres that much, because in the first race we obviously relied on lap 1. We're going to run with what we've got, and I'm looking for that lap record.
Good man, really impressive. I did wonder what had gone on, whether it was David that made a mistake, but I can see you just pulling away. I think reached down and suddenly grew a pair, didn't you? Brilliant stuff, mate. It's really impressive. So yeah, it makes up a little bit of that disappointment of yesterday, of course, where you DNF'd your first race. Taking the race to pick up rider of the day yesterday, well deserved. I don't think I've ever seen anybody riding around with every little pore in their body is just screaming, I'm going to have this. It was an impressive ride in my time, mate. And that's also a very good ride yesterday. Yours just stood out. The determination was definitely spectacular. So spend your Ron Harwood now to his belief, basically. New tyre, yeah, exactly. much indeed. Right, so Wainwright continues to lead then 10 laps into this race. There goes Baker across the line, now 12.7 seconds ahead, behind, sorry, of Wainwright, but 1.6 ahead of Butterworth. Butterworth's in a different class. He's in the retro class, looking to extend his championship lead there. That is Paul Williams. Comes across the line. He's third of the Powerbikes. There's Barry Mantell, reigning extreme champion. Barry, the man from Ely there, in fifth place overall. Then we've got Donovan Kraviecki. Now on that is on 104. They're all kind of slowing down a little bit. I guess these big bikes are starting to eat their tyres. Simon Gates goes past Jamie Thomas there down the back there. That's line of battle. Simon, second of the club, behind Jason Vincent, running place at the moment. There goes Josh, then over the line for the last lap flag. Second race to Pembrey. What's going to have on Pembrey? It's over a while. Thomas takes fourth.